What's going on, people, and welcome to the LV Live Show. I am LV Live. Please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Also, too, please leave comments. I love those comments that you guys leave. Let's keep it G-rated. As you see, I do reply. Tough way to end off your Sunday, to end off your weekend. The Knicks get smoked tonight by the Cleveland Cavaliers, 126-109. Guys, listen, look. It's this simple, okay? It's very simple. We all know Ricky Rubio and stuff like that. We get it. But this is why the NBA is tough, man. The Knicks come off a big win they just had in Milwaukee against the defending champs. Then they come back home on Sunday, look, and they get their doors blown off by an unknown team. Like, I didn't know anybody out there. Like, who's D. Garland? Who's that starting point guard for those guys? I mean, I know Colin Sexton. I know Evan Mobley. Of course, Ricky Rubio. I'm going to touch on that. You know a couple of those guys, but all those other guys, I didn't know who they were. None of them. But this is why the NBA is what it is, guys. You got to understand, everybody is nice. All those guys on the bench are getting $1 million, like everybody. So you have to understand, that's why it's so tough to win in this league. You can't think that, okay, because we won Friday, we're going to win on Sunday. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. Everybody is nice. Everybody can ball. And this pretty much shows exactly how tough the season is going to be for the Knicks. It's not going to be no gimmies, man. It's no gimmies. Them days is over. All right? It's too many nice guys out there. It's too many guys that feel like they have something to prove. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it's just, look, it was a tough loss tonight, man. You know what I mean? It really, really was. But this is the NBA, guys. This is what it is. Ricky Rubio. Listen, I feel like he's been around forever. You know what I mean? Like, everyone knows he turned pro when he was 16. He was all the rage way back in the beginning when he first came out from Spain, and everyone was talking about this Ricky Rubio kid years ago. He's a proven pro, man. He's a proven pro. He knows how to play his game. Here's the thing, guys. When you're a really, really good player, your game travels. It doesn't matter if you play in the church league. It doesn't matter if you play at the Rucker on 155th. It doesn't matter if you play the Drew League. It doesn't matter if you play in Europe. Your game travels no matter what. It doesn't matter the setting. You're the same player. And that's why he's been able to have such a long, great career, because his game travels. Same way D Rose. That's why D Rose is still in the league. His game travels. It doesn't matter. Like, these guys are just naturally really, really good basketball players. So it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? So that's what you saw tonight. You know, I'm not surprised that he got busy the way he did, because he's a proven pro, right? And as you know, these guys aren't scrubs. So once they get hot and they see the ball go through the basket, come on, man, he just started catching fire. At one point, he hit 8 for 8 3-pointers, man. That tells you, guys, that's the league. That's how it is. Anybody can smoke you any night. So that's why you got to come ready to play, right? Then you had the young rookie, Evan Mobley, one of the top picks in the draft coming out. He had 26. He's going to be a star in this league. So, listen, man, you just got to be ready to play every night. You know what I mean? I'm seeing that people are writing and throwing in stuff. Oh, we should trade Kemba. We should start Rose instead of Kemba. No, because it throws off the chemistry of the team. And that's what you saw tonight, believe it or not. Rose starting is not good, because here's the thing. When you're a bench player and you come off the bench, right, it's kind of similar to a Jamal Crawford or Lou Williams, right? You can come in and just get busy. You don't have to think about really running the offense, as a starting point guard does, getting everybody, going on the team. You don't have to do that. When the bench players come in, they're in there to just play, right? They run a little bit of offense, but they know that they're not the starters. So they're there to just give energy, get the ball in the basket, and pretty much set it up for pretty much the starters to bring it home at the end of the game. So that's, to me, where D Rose's game is now. I don't think he's a starter. I think he fits more in the mold of a Jamal Crawford, Lou Williams type of player that comes off the bench like a Vinny Microwave back with the Pistons. You know what I'm saying? People who know ball know what I'm talking about, the microwave. You know what I mean? It's like that. You just come in, get your buckets, help the team or whatever, then you go back to the bench, cool off, then when it's time to go, you ready to go. You know what I mean? You can pretty much get your numbers up or whatever, get the team back on track. That's where he's at in his career. He's not a starter. Kemba's more of a starter, okay? So knock all that trade Kemba talk, because you saw it kind of threw the team off a bit. It did. You know what I mean? IQ, I thought, played good tonight. I see Grimes got some play tonight. He hit a couple of big threes that kind of bring us a little closer. Obi played good tonight, hustling. But look, man, those guys were knocking down shots. They were like 12 or 15 in the second half from three, man. From three. It's just one of those games, but that's my point. Like, sometimes some teams just have it that night, man, and that's what happened. They had it tonight and the Knicks didn't. You know what I mean? They just was hitting shots that usually, I'm sure a lot of those guys probably don't make, but then again, sometimes maybe they do. You know what I mean? They recently beat Toronto. You know what I mean? So listen, they're a solid team, man. They're no joke. Like I said, there are no gimmies in this league. None. So you have to come prepared and ready to go every night. You know what I mean? So, Big Julius, he played all right tonight. You know what I mean? He had 17. Tough night for RJ. Tough night for RJ. But you know what? Once again, this is the league. Okay, guys? That doesn't mean because RJ had a bad night, we're going to send RJ to the bench. Or we're going to trade RJ for Zion or whatever. That doesn't mean that. Okay? He had a bad night. It's one of those nights in the league because this league is tough. You know what I mean? So that's just what it is, man. Listen, tough loss tonight for the Knicks. Listen, I think as soon as we get Kemba back, we can get the rhythm of our rotation back, you know what I mean? As far as, our bench players knowing their roles. If guys want to kind of switch some guys in, like maybe Grimes can get some of Burks minutes, you know what I mean? I mean, Burks is a proven pro, but maybe if they want to kind of implement some things, maybe they can put Grimes in, Burks' spot. IQ, listen, stop talking about IQ. IQ has too much upside, guys. He's in his second year. He's got way too much upside. You saw it today. Okay? He's going to develop and get better and better as a player. But he's got it. He's got that thing, man. You know what I mean? So they're not gonna pull IQ. He's got too much potential. All right. So maybe if you guys want, someone to get more time off the bench, let some of the rookies, maybe they can kind of, tap into Burks and maybe take some Burks minutes for Grimes. You know what I mean? Maybe that can happen. So we'll see what happens. You know what I mean? But yeah, look, tough loss tonight. But listen, here's the great thing about the NBA. We can get it back tomorrow. We're going down to Philly, which is going to be a tough game also. Hopefully Mitch can step it up like he did last time against Big Embiid in that middle. And Knicks can pull off a victory. All right? But, this is LV Live. I appreciate you guys coming by. Please hit that like, subscribe button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button, please, for me, people. Leave comments. You know what I mean? So we can pretty much, go back and forth and stuff like that. But once again, keep it G-rated. All right? I appreciate you guys. Let's not give up. Let's not start talking crazy. This is the league. This is how it goes. Let's go Knicks. We get back tomorrow. All right? LV Live, and I'm out. Peace.